will I have the project in 2023? It's hard to say. Yes. On a hip hop album, you got an Oasis cover and a synthwave joint.
Oh, yeah, that's
because when you're not signed, you might as well take advantage of doing whatever you want to.
Exactly.
Because you're not making any money from anybody. So it's like, well, might as well just do what I want to creatively because no one's going to tell me what to do. And then that brings me to the fact, would I sign? Yes. Because, now I want to say no, but I'm not sure how I would react. If someone offered a big bag of money to me,
right.
I don't know how I would react. So my mom is Mexican, my dad is white.
Mm-hmm.
And so coming from that, we were just, because of that, we're just all inclusive as far as what we like musically. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like everything goes. If it sounds good, it doesn't matter where it came from. I'm just gonna listen to it. So today, we came in and cleaned up anything that I heard that I didn't like or Will heard. He gave me some ideas to lay some intros because he's like, no, you should go lay an intro on this. So I recorded some intros and then we're mastering everything after that to get everything pristine. You know what I'm saying? To get that quality sound, so when people hear you, you can compete against people that are larger than you as far as sound quality. If I made $25,000 off of music one year, I'd be happy. Well, no, I'm not gonna say happy as Kanye West because he seems miserable, but someone successful, I'd be as happy as them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause I never got into music. The money thing never hit me in my mind until like you see how much it takes to put it out.
Right.
And then you need to bring a certain amount in to continue to put it out. That's the only thing I never wanted like jewelry, cars, stuff like that. Never in my mind. I just wanted to be like, oh man, it'd be lit if I had a song. People was like, yo, this is dope. Like if you were a dope artist, that's kind of all I ever wanted. So, will it be the best of 2023? The only. Here's the thing. This is all in sincerity and humbleness. If I drop and it's not the best, it's because I dropped again. Feel me? So I dropped once, and then if another sequel Goes to Dallas County 2 comes out, then it won't be the best, and I'll be competing against myself, because you're only as good as your last at bat, Gary Vee. And you know, it's just turned into a machine. You know, I can't stop. Like, my hands are jittering now just because I got to go grab a pen and start writing something. You know what I'm saying? So, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful time to be me. I didn't think I would say that, but it's wonderful because like what people are getting from me is me. It's not, and it's because what I like. Because I'm a fan of music, so I make music that I would want to hear, and then think of others people that are like me that want to hear it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it made me more pure and more like original, because everything now is, how many Lils we got, right? They all sound like this guy.
Yeah.
If you listen to the top 40, they all like, it'll be like the same beat, same type of auto tune, same type of reverb. Producer, it'd be so everyone copies what's good, and I always just like, I do what I like, and I've always been like that. So even just because I've been around, like, you know what I'm saying? So I pick up things from, you know, you get taught just from listening, repetitive. So like you get taught from this guy, you get taught from these guys and these guys and these guys, just because it's what I like. You don't know you're soaking up that information or those techniques, and then I don't know, just the originality with it too. I think Pop Smoke was probably the last original artist that I got excited about because he had like his own sound and own things. Okay, we're gonna start with the title track then. So, Dreamers 3 Under the Blossom Tree title track is The Blossom Tree. And how many you want me to describe it? So this, as soon as I heard the beat, like the production, it's like real kinda ethereal, real yeah, that's how I would describe it. Mystical kind of sounding. And then like the chorus, because when I listen to production, like the chorus is like the first thing that comes to my head. Like it'll just be like a phrase or like something of that nature. And so as soon as I heard it, you know, it was like, always held it down for me. And just so the melody started coming to my head, so I was like, okay, it's gonna be a melodic track. Because when I laid that and then I heard the rest of the production, like, nah, you gotta be melodic on this the whole time. And, it's kind of the one that started the whole project, the whole Dreamer 3. Like I was like, I'm gonna do the Dreamer 3 because it was like, the name of it was The Blossom Tree, and it's about like new beginnings, like finding, so new beginnings and making new memories with like a special person or just in your life, like in like God's presence, you know what I'm saying, like in the Garden of Eden, under the blossom tree, new beginnings, and kind of witnessing like a renewal. And so as soon as I got that into it, I was like, yeah. And then the Dreamer 3 happened. I was like, no, Dreamer 3 under the blossom tree. So it's now or never. We could be forever.
You always held it down for me. The journey's never what it seems. Now we making memories underneath the blossom tree. You always held it down for me. The journey's never what it seems. Now we making memories underneath the blossom tree.
Influences, I mean, just I think moving a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You get an ear for different things that you like, and because people that they're like, say someone's from like Atlanta or they're from New York or whatever, they're born into a situation where everyone around them likes a certain sound, so they like,
that's all the sound that they know.
Exactly, because people are herd animals, so they're gonna be like, well, I like that sound because everyone else around me like it. I've never been like that. I moved around so much that like I was in Europe, I was in Alaska, I was in, you know what I'm saying, different places.
Changing,
whatever, I just liked it because I liked it. I just picked up on it. You know what I'm saying? So like I liked, at a young age, I found techno because we lived in Germany. I was like, yo, I like the way that sonically it sounds. And then like Oasis was the biggest thing because we were growing up in Europe in the 90s. Like I like the way they sound. And then your parents listen to the Beatles and Bob Dylan. Like I like Bob Dylan this. And then you get into hip hop and you're like, man, I like the way that dude rap. I like how he raps over that. And it's like, oh, that's Eminem. Like, oh, that's Mos Def. Oh, that's the G Unit. Like, whatever they're doing, I like that. As a fun fact, in 1994, I was living in Geilenkirchen, Germany. Fun fact. And Oasis is from the UK. So they were the biggest thing on the planet at that point. And I was really close to the epicenter because I was living in Europe. And then once they dropped What's Story Morning Glory, they were like the Beatles of the 90s. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Not the Beatles of the 90s. That's like
biggest show in UK history.
I gotta look these folks up, man.
250,000 people in that boys, bro.
And then they hate each other.
It's just crazy to me.
Brothers.
I know it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but brothers will always be brothers, though. You know what I'm saying? You can hate each other for a little bit, but you're always gonna be brothers at the end of the day. That's the thing with guys, though. Is you can get into a fight and
be best friends the next day.
Yeah, next day, like, all right, bro. Sorry, I punched you in the eye.
That's how I met a lot of my friends when I was younger.
Yeah.
Nah, well, females are like,
they hate each other forever.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
They hold grudges. You know what I'm saying? Guys can too, but once you get into like a squabble, it's kind of like, all right, well.
What are we really mad about?
Exactly.
Now?
We just.
Like, does it really matter at this point?
Yeah, because we've gone to the furthest extent this can go, besides one of us dying. So it's like, we're cool.
And are we really mad to make it to go that far?
Exactly. No, you're good, bro. Good. You know, shout out to all the guys in this show. Shout out to Manny. Shout out to Gabe the Jewel, Anti-Cloud Club. Shout out to my guy Will at 5050 Studios. I'm very blessed to have Will because producer, engineer, artist, musician, everything he touches of mine, he just enhances it. You know what I'm saying? And very blessed to be in a position where I have that kind of talent at my disposal to be able to go in the studio and play guitar, play electric guitar, add drums, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Shout out to my guy Mims Beats, Kodak 16 Beats, Timmy Clover Beats, and everyone involved with it. I just can't wait.